Justin Lucas Savage at Backcountry Treks, and of course you've seen me talk about these gloves from Kinco. These are the 901, the ski glove, and check out how just incredibly used and not at all worn these things are. They're black because I've had these things in the fire. Just right behind the camera here is an outdoor fire pit, and I'm wearing these out here, and a log falls out. I reach down and I throw it back in, and so that's why these are black. I'm splitting wood back here with these things that have stood the test of time and are the most warm glove that I've ever used. So the most for being so incredibly durable. I'll link to the review that I've done with these, but today I want to talk about kind of the womanly pair, the matchup to these that I am not ashamed to wear. I wear these things most of this winter. I've been wearing these from Kinco. Again, these are the ski mitts and are incredibly warm. I'm almost always wearing them with this jacket, so you can see that the sleeve is just going to come up to that part of my wrist. And a lot of times if I'm wearing like a mid layer or even a base layer that has a thumb loop, I'll put those on, and that'll keep the snow out of going into the gloves. But real nicely and snugly, my jacket just fits right on over that. And man, these things are just so incredibly plush and thick and warm. They come pre-coated with this REVIVEX coating, kind of a water repellent. But man, if they're anything like these, I mean, I put these on to break them in, and you saw I talked about this in the review where I put these on, dunked my hand in a bowl of water and sat there for 5 minutes and did this with these things. Nothing. And they have no water treatment, water repellent treatment on them at all. These actually do, and man, I've not even come close. I've gotten them a little bit wet on the outside, but not to where I'm going to wring them out. Again, these are for like midwinter, going to really keep your hands warm. Now it's starting to get spring. It's the beginning of April. I just skied in them yesterday, March 31st, and it's soaking up a little bit of water, maybe, but they're so warm that I'm taking them off on the ski lift and riding up without my hands in them just to let them cool off, because these puppies are warm. I have poor circulation, and so my hands, my toes, and that kind of thing gets cold a little bit. Not in these things at all. They're so incredibly durable. You've got a patch over kind of the palm and the thumb area there, and with some reinforced stitching on that, so that's going to keep them real durable. I can't imagine, you don't have as much dexterity. Obviously they're mittens. You don't have as much dexterity in mitts, so I'm not going to be out here splitting wood or anything like that. These things are going to last for years, and here might be the best part. They're $20. Everywhere you find them, they're going to be 20 bucks. You'll find them in gas stations, and I guarantee they're going to be durable. They're going to last forever. I can't believe there's well over $20 of material. If I could give you a peek inside these, I would. I can only describe it as my hand wrapped with a sheep, if you can imagine that, or maybe some kittens, whatever you want to go with there. So they're really plush inside. They actually have a liner in there. It's kind of like putting on a liner glove, so you've got a glove in there and then slipping it on into this, which I was adamantly opposed when I first heard about these. I was like, oh man, Kinco ruined it. And I saw these guys at a trade show in Salt Lake City, put them on, and instantly fell in love with them. Now you might be thinking, well, you're going to lose some dexterity with gloves. I've not found that to be, or sorry, with mittens, I've not found that to be the case whatsoever. And I've tried a bunch of different mittens. These being the thickest, man, I get off the ski lift, I've got my poles, I put them in my hands. I have not had any issues whatsoever. Wouldn't even give these things a second thought in that. So again, by Kinco, these are the ski mitts, $20. For that price, you've just got to go out and try them. I'm Justin Lucas Savage at Backcountry Treks.